The girls are fighting. They're fighting.
Been speaking to him.
This is what we need.
So yeah.
Bang.
I hold my hands up and I will say I'm sorry.
Georgia Steele, been an absolute mess all over again.
Fortunate that the circumstance.
I would have just said something.
Okay, well I messed up.
Ooh. That is killing me. She's like, why am I dealing with these fools?
I had to come, but it's just not coming. And I feel like I've given it like a
It's not coming because he's not into you, babes.
But like when you know, you just kind of know.
He's not into you.
She got away with me.
Ooh.
And I think with the Tom's thing,
Messy.
like an excuse to be angry.
Oh my god. One thing about Georgia Steele. My girl is just digging. She's digging this hole for herself. The lies.
The situation might be you've been more considerate of her feeling you like Tom more than Callum.
Boom.
Yeah, because that's pursuing in my eyes.
All the receipts.
In my eyes, saying you haven't got sexual chemistry and
Come on.
with Tom.
Yeah, because
Boom.
I've got a history with Tom. If me and Tom wanted to get to know each other, then it would have been a conversation. We never wanted to.
Exactly.
Figuring it out.
Come on, Molly.
Exactly. So you've admitted that it was something that you were trying to see.
Boom.
With an old friend.
You said you didn't need to catch up with him because you knew him. I'm saying if you wanted to pursue
There is
him,
no need for that attitude.
Look at her. She can't take it.
I'm saying.
Why would you say that?
Well, because that's what I've seen.
She can't take it. Lock her in.
You pulling him for dating now.
Lock her in.
I've been pulling him down.
So get your facts right before
Oh.
you say something in front of all the girls that makes me look a certain way. I don't appreciate
Look
that.
at the way she's changing.
It's not fair.
Don't stand there then and say, oh no, I wouldn't pursue it because obviously I'm getting so
Yeah, because I wasn't.
But then what have you done? You've
I catched up with an old friend.
But you just said
Look at the way she's changing it.
you might
Molly locked her in. Disgustingly. She locked her in disgustingly. Georgia Steele. Georgia Steele. Georgia Steele, guys. Georgia Steele. Oh my god. This girl is the same as she was when she came onto this damn show. Hey guys, it's Rob Rolly. Hopefully you guys are all doing well today. Back again with another video. If you have not subscribed, click that button. It is daily and consistent content. Let's get into this episode where Georgia and Molly absolutely went in, and Molly locked her in, trapped her in that conversation at least 5 to 6 different times, cornered Georgia. She didn't have anything to say because she couldn't say anything because she was wrong. We all saw those clips prior on the show where she was mouthing off to Callum, I really want to kiss you, I really want to kiss you, I want to pick you on impulse, and then claiming that you're catching up with a friend. The way that this girl will manipulate situations to not take any responsibility for her actions is beyond wild. You said it out of your own mouth that you would pick him over impulse. You don't see yourself having sex with Callum, that you really want to kiss XYZ, pulling him up to the terrace, 4 different things. And so for Tom to also know this and not tell Molly, she's going to feel like a mug. So I agree with what Molly is saying. Callum, the way Georgia just sweetened him up and was like, you know, I had feelings, but then he came in, my mind was rattled, and Callum was suddenly just like, yeah, sure, whatever, and wrapped it up so quickly is beyond wild. For somebody to say, I do not see myself being intimate with you and there's no sexual chemistry, why are you then admitting that everything's okay with the relationship, Callum? It doesn't make any sense. Those are red flags that show that if somebody does not have sexual chemistry with you, they're not going to develop it. It's not going to run like that. So Callum and Georgia, shit show, not going to work. Just like Georgia and Sam on her own season, didn't work then, this isn't going to work now. She hasn't changed her ways. She's still very crafty. She lies. She's not loyal. And she's being very manipulative. But is Georgia Steele objectively a good reality TV? Absolutely. I'm so sorry, guys. I find her thoroughly entertaining on the show. She is a gold mine for producers, and I wish we had the other big characters like her on Love Island because she is absolutely crafty as hell. And it's just so funny and entertaining to watch her, you know, create these lies and dance around them because none of it makes any sense. I'm glad Molly stood up for herself and cornered Georgia to say, no, this has got nothing to do with Callum. Let's not bring him into it and say that's why I dislike you because of him. That's not true either. Let's not try and create these fables and run with them. It's not going to work. So I'm glad that she did that because I've never seen Molly in this kind of dialogue or these scenes on Love Island. On her season, she was very mute, so it's nice to see her in this position, standing up for herself for once, and I'm glad that she did so. In regards to Liberty and Mitch being dumped, I'm so happy they were dumped. I'm so happy Mitch is gone. I don't know why people think Mitch is carrying the show. Mitch's drama is very overproduced. Mitch gives to me fan of the show. That's what he gives to me, that he's just so excited to be around Anton and Georgia Steele that, you know, he's just so excited, and all the drama he creates, it's overproduced, it's forced, it doesn't develop anywhere, it's not natural, he's not really pissed off with people, he just likes to create something for the sake of it and then run away. I see this man in Tracy Beaker. That's where I see him, with Elaine the Pain and Justin Littlewood. I don't see him on the show. It doesn't make any sense, guys. I'm glad that Mitch is gone, because you can tell that when somebody's a fan and it's overproduced, they're desperate for those numbers, desperate for the clout more than anyone, and it just gives off annoying. So I'm glad that he's gone. I don't know why anybody finds him to be a fan. I don't know why everyone thinks he's carrying the show. The man ain't done nothing. I'm so sorry. He's done absolutely nothing, you know, apart from treat Liberty like crap. But to me, that's not you carrying the show, because that storyline between you and Liberty wasn't entertaining anyways. It was very boring. Liberty, listen, it was our time to go. It's been Liberty's time to go. She's not finding anybody herself. She's struggling in that department. Please just leave, because it doesn't make any sense. Why is Casey on this show? I don't understand. Casey's not an all-star. It doesn't make any sense to me. You're bringing in the wrong people, and I don't know what you're doing. Joanna, it's making sense. That girl is an all-star, and I'm glad that Joanna's coming into the villa, because, you know, she was an iconic on her season. She definitely was. It caused a huge ruckus. So I'm glad that she's returning. That makes sense. But Casey does not make any sense to me at all. It doesn't make any sense to me. I don't know why he's on the show. I don't know why he's returning. He's not an all-star. He's not going to break anyone on that show, to be honest with you. They're only bringing him back in so that him and Tom can be reunited. So they're forcing him and Tom to be like Chris Hughes and Kem, and it's not going to work. They're forcing him to be like Liberty and Kaz, or Amber and Olivia Atwood, and it's not going to work, guys. Stop forcing it. Like, I'm thoroughly shocked that Casey's been brought in as a like, I'm just weirded out by it. Like, it doesn't make any sense to me, guys. I'm genuinely very weirded out by the fact that he's just suddenly arrived on the show. I don't know what or who he slipped through to get in. It doesn't make any sense. But I'm glad that Joanna is here. I want to see what she will do for sure. We need more ethnic girls on this Love Island. It's getting very much Fiat 500, and that's not a representation of the UK. Maybe outside of London, but not in London. Like, so I want to see more ethnic girls on the show. So I'm glad that Joanna has arrived. Sophie's there as well. Kaz is there as well. Like, we'll just see if more ethnic girls come in, because I don't know about you, but when the cast is very ethnic, like season 5, that was their best season ever. But I feel like Georgia Steele is carrying. I feel like her drama. The difference between Georgia Steele and Mitch, when Mitch beefs people, it's overproduced, it's scripted. You can tell that Georgia Steele genuinely feels like she's in the right, which makes her delusional, which makes it entertaining to watch. She's not forcing the speed that she's having, which makes good reality TV, which is why everybody now is opinionated by this whole situation. I believe Molly was on the right. I believe Georgia Steele was in the wrong. If you've watched Love Island, if you're a veteran Love Island viewer, you would know that Georgia Steele was in the wrong, because it's exactly how she was on her season. She was just like this, manipulative and annoying, like your little sister who doesn't get away and is an absolute brat. That is what Georgia Steele is. She's a brat. She's known for being a brat. So I'm glad that she's come with her bratty ways, because it was good TV back then and it's still good TV right now, but she's in the wrong for the way she's playing this game. She thought she could do it, but she got called out. It's not going to work between her and Callum in any capacity. I don't see any of the other girls and boys, but it looks like Callum and Molly, Georgia Steele and Tom, you know, the couples they're in, sorry, they are the most liked. So we'll definitely see them in the finale. We will definitely see them in the finale, guys. And it's just going to be funny to me. It is going to be funny. I feel like that argument, it gave me something and reminded me something. It just showed to me that there is potential in this All-Stars, that particular argument. It showed to me that there is potential, but these Islanders are not clocking in, and I don't understand why. Why are you guys not clocking into your shifts and giving us good reality TV? I don't understand. You've done this before. You know how it works. Give us that good TV like some of these girls are, because it's irritating me. So many of these men have turned into the abyss. Chris, Toby, even Mitch at one point. They all just, you know, turned into the abyss. Tyler and Hannah breaking up, it was never going to work in the first place. That's why it died so quick as soon as it went up. Because Tyler was never into this girl. Hannah clocked on and decided to end it quickly before it got worse. They're not into each other. I don't want to see Tyler now beeline for Kaz because he's got nobody else. I don't want to see Kaz picked as a second option from your ex. That's absolutely mad. That is mad. I do not want to see that take place. Make of this what you will. Subscribe to the channel. Click that button, guys. It is daily and consistent content. And I'll catch you guys soon for another video. Subscribe, 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 please. And I'll catch you guys soon.